Hi everyone, this is Tom from MonTac, starting off the month of July with the monthly MonTac Meta for the past month of June. In this video, we'll be going over the past month and how the meta changed/evolved. In June, we saw our top 12 tournament take place. This yielded multiple new decks and gave way to brand new title challenges. All up, we had 20 matches occur in the last month, and it was in these matches that we would see multiple debuts in history-making battles. But first, the following are the tiers for deck representation. Overlord tier 50% or more, Elite tier 25% to 49%, Solid tier 10% to 24%, and Rogue tier less than 10%. We'll start by looking at each week before we analyse the month as a whole. In week 1 of the tournament we had a balanced meta with Sky Soldiers holding 33% of representation in decks. Looking toward the quarterfinals, we saw a brand new meta dominant deck in Bandits surge forward. While they would share this dominance with Steel Edge, this new strategy would yield multiple high profile victories. In our third week, we saw back-to-back leaders and bandits extend their influence in the meta. However, this time they would be met by the reworked Mutated. Other major proof of concepts were seen as Rogue Mechanizards, a brand new hybrid, would earn future tournament winner Sparrow their slot in the semi-finals. Finally, in the last week of June, we saw Steel Edge once again take over, while two other decks, Crime Mill Pact and Mutated Bandit, made their debut with mixed results. As we look over the month as a whole, we can see multiple surprising top dogs. For the first time ever, Bandits have become the top deck of the meta, quickly followed by their ever-dominant Steel Edge, Mutated, and Sky Soldiers. This has truly given a fresh indicator of how valuable a solid endgame is, with Sky Soldiers taking flight with Leo and Mutated showing new depths in Atticus, while Bandits bring their house down with Kai. Steel Edge have their work cut out for them this month. This leads into my 3 predictions I made for the June meta. My first prediction was that Steel Edge would see more experimentation. While most players went pure, the truly devastating were those who picked up the hybrids, one of which was Sparrow, who recently became the MonTac TCG champion. My second prediction was that Pugs would get more exposure as they experienced positive matchups with meta giants. Overall, this was a solid prediction as we saw Shao Galaxy Wolf with Pugs battle through the ranks to claim 3rd place in the tournament. Lastly, I expected to see more unconventional decks arise to surprise those stuck in traditional styles. With decks like Crime Mill Pact and Bandit Mutated, these have been a cold shock for the older styles. Going forward, here are my predictions for the July meta. 1. I could see Tarosians finally getting noticed as players experience their endgame. I would personally love to see a Steel Edge Tarosian variant, but that remains to be seen whether it's competitively viable or not. Next, I could see Dragons making a meta return after their recent mechanic change. While maybe not pure, I believe we are guaranteed to see cards like Dragon Cupid and Illusion Dragon make their way into decks as a splashable tool. Lastly, I expect to see more players try out Sky Soldiers as they look to test out the dark skies Leo brings. With our predictions out of the way and a fresh meta visible, it remains to be seen how the meta will look next month as we approach the Open Invitational September tournament. If you'd like to check out our community, the Discord link is in the description below. That being said, this was the meta for June 2022. Please leave a comment down below of your own predictions and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of content. Until next time, this has been Tom. Have a great day.